Oh, good day, everyone. Welcome back to the class. This is Agos Creatives, and I believe, I trust that you have been enjoying the class so far. And today is another time that we are going to dive into sculpting. I'll just be explaining a few things about sculpting. And sculpting is one of those tools, just like we have object mode, we have edit mode, and we also have sculpting mode. Now, so what we do is sculpting. From the word sculpting is just to to sculpt a mesh into a shape that you are envisaging to have. So, and I'll keep it simple, and I will show you some of those tools that are relevant in sculpting, and I believe that you're going to enjoy it. If you are not really getting it at first, you can always go back to the video, play again, and I know you will get it. You should actually get it. Another thing I want you to do, if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, you can subscribe right now, and turn on the notification bell, and so that anytime we drop a new content, you'll always be part of those who are going to see it. And let's dive into the class, and as we enjoy the world of animation together. So first of all, this cube I will have to delete it. Let me delete all these things by pressing. I can press my A to select all and X to delete them. Then I want to bring in a new mesh, that's a new object. I'm bringing a new cube. So now this cube, I want to subdivide it. I'll just hold down my control, then press my 3, my normal 3, then I've subdivided it into 3. So you can see that's what we call, instead of me coming to the modifier here, I can just do it with a short keys. So now since I have this on board, what I will do now is I will just have to shift A to duplicate it. Shift D rather, shift D, then bring it up to scale it up. All right, let me come to my y-axis. So that's my front. You can press down your notepad 1 on your keyboard, then you come to the face mode. Now this I also bring up a little, GZ, that's GZ. I want to make it to be on this x-axis line here, so that it can be away from the from the floor. So this I will scale down. Now another thing I want to do is just to shade smooth it. So let me shade smooth it. So let me bring this one down, G. Then I want to scale it in x-axis. So I want to scale it this way. Yeah. Actually, I want to work on a model, just like a simple model. So just follow me as I'm going through it. Let me bring this to the front, G plus Y. So I just bring it to the front like this. Then let me come back to my face mode. Let me still scale it down. I want it a little bit smaller. Then I can still bring it down. Just follow me as I'm doing it. Shift A again. Okay. What I will do next is I can just duplicate this. Shift A. Shift D. Why am I saying Shift A? I don't know why. All right, Shift D. Then G Z, G up. Then we'll scale it down. Just scale it down. Then I'm bringing it to the side, G plus Z. Then I want to scale it in Z axis, so that I can have something like this. Then I will rotate it. Then I will bring it to the side, G plus Z. Then I want to scale it in Z axis, so that I can have something like this. Then I will rotate it. Then I will bring it to the side, G plus Z. Then I want to scale it in Z axis, so that I can have something like this. Then I will rotate it. Then I will bring it to the side, G plus Z. Then I want to scale it in Z axis, so that I can have something like this. Then I will rotate it. Then I will bring it to the side, G plus Z. Then I want to scale it in Z axis, so that I can have something like this. Then I will rotate it. Then I will bring it to the side, G plus Z. Then I want to scale it in Z axis, so that I can have something like this. Then I will rotate it. Then I will bring it to the side, G plus Z. Then I want to scale it in Z axis, so that I can have something like this. Then I will rotate it. Then I will bring it to the side, G plus Z. Then I want to scale it in Z axis, so that I can have something like this. Then I will rotate it. Then I will bring it to the side, G plus Z. Then So now what I will do to it is I want to add a modifier that's a mirror modifier, so that it can be on the other side of it also. Mirror. So now I'll come down here, then click on this, then boom, so I have it. So I have to take this mirror up here. So let me apply this modifier first. I ought to have applied it. So then I have that. So what else did I need here? I think as you are seeing it is it's looking more like something, right? So let's just, G is just the starting point. Let me also bring my what do you call it, my if it's sphere, use this sphere. Let me scale it. Let me first rotate in x-axis 90, so that I can have this pointing towards me here. Then I'll scale it down by pressing my S to scale it down, and then GZ to scale it, to bring it up. Then I'll position it GX in the right position. Then I'll come to my left mode here, then I will bring it to the front, GY. Yeah, I think I'm good. So let me see, I can still bring it down, GZ, just a little like that. And what I will do to it also is that I want to add a mirror modifier to it. Mirror, then just click on the, after picking this eyedropper tool, then click on the where the object you want it to mirror on the other side, then click, and it's mirrored there. So we have this first. Now why am I setting all these? Because when we go to sculpt mode, we are not allowed to bring in a mesh. So this is where we are going to be bringing our objects. Then in sculpting, then we continue to shape it to that taste that we want. And and then not just follow me as I'm doing it here. I think I should need a nose here. So let me bring in something again, like a cube, then Control 3, then scale it down. First shape smooth, then scale it down, something that looks like a nose. So I can GZ, then let me bring it out, GX, sorry, Y. If it's not necessary for me to bring in a nose, I can still remove that. That is not a barrier. So I just felt that I need to bring in a nose here. Is it looking at something? Okay, let's continue to work. If it's not necessary there, I can still delete it and have something else there. Okay. So now what we'll do now is that you just have to click on every one of them and apply the scale by pressing your A, by pressing your Control A. So Control A, so that you can apply your scale. Less when you begin to work on it, it will not really transform to the original state of the scale you scaled it down to. So now I've applied my scale. Then I can now go to my sculpt mode now. But before then, I also want to do something to every one of them, one after the other. By clicking the head, I want to go to my modifier here. I should be using this here. So I want to subdivide it to 3 times, so that I can have a good mesh to work on, because I'm going to sculpting. So here also, let me do it on the ear. 1, 2, 3. The nose, the mouth, something that looks that we're using for the mouth. Is it? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. So which other one? Let me see. This nose also. Okay. 1, 2, 3. So I have that now ready. But the eye, because we we may not need it for the eye for now, so let's just keep it simple on the eye. So on the eye, so now what I will do now is just to go to my sculpt mode, control, let me click on every one of them, control plus tab, then you see this will pop up, then come to your sculpt mode here. So now here I am. Now in this sculpt mode, there are some certain things that you need to understand. So though I will not be explaining every one of the tools one after the other, but in your own leisure time, you can just do a great exploit by yourself, knowing all what the tools are really meant for. So but I'll be showing you some of the most relevant tools that you can always make use almost every time. So I have, the first thing is I have the grab tool. Now excuse me, first I don't need to let me go back to the object mode. Now because I have selected everything, now if I'm working, then I'm working on everything at the same time, so I don't need that. Let me just select on the head, that's the first one I want to work. Then let me go back. So now I have this. So so the first thing I want to work on is my head. I want to work on the head rather. So I have to come down to this thing. You've known what this is called now. You know what it's called. So turn on this x-axis so that when I'm working on this side here, it should be affecting this side also. So now the first tool I'll be introducing to you is grab tool. This grab tool helps us to grab our mesh and reshape our mesh. And what I want to say outside this grab tool is also the shortcut for it. You can see is G. So you can just press your G on your keyboard, then you will have it selected. So you have it selected. Then you can right click. You can to make your brush to be bigger, than you can press your F. After pressing your F, then begins to scroll your mouse wheel up, or you want to scroll it down, whichever way. So and if that is done, you can also do this by right clicking. When you right click, then you can have this pop up here, then you can make an adjustment. Yeah, I just want to keep it on 325. I think I'm good there. Then so that I can really work. So let me come back to my face mode again. So yeah, I can now start. So now I can now start working. And another thing is that if you want to move from one mesh to the other, it's not like on object mode that you can just click any object that you like. So if you want to move from one object to the other, then you have to do something, that is, you have to hold down your Alt and make your Q, so and plus Q, that's Alt plus Q. Then before then, you have to come to where you want to really work on. If I'm working on the head already, then I will not want to work on the ear. So what I will do is just I will hold down my Alt here, then I will click here. You can see that it has selected it, then I can now work on it. So now you can see. So that's one way to always shift from one mesh to the other if you are really working on different mesh. Understand? So on different mesh. So let me work on the head here. So I have the grab tool already. Then we'll see what the grab tool does. So you can see. Let me undo that. Excuse me. Okay. Alright, so then my x-axis, make sure that this is clicked, then right click. Okay, I'm good, and so let's start now working. Sorry, another thing is that you have to click on a mesh, lest you will not have it, you struggle. So now I've clicked on the mesh that I want to work on. under that. So let me turn on the this radius to be more, yeah. Oh, excuse me. Why is it that I'm not turning on this? Yeah. No. Do you know why this is, as you can see, it's becoming like a square? It's because I did not apply the modifier the other time. Alright, I think I will need to apply the modifier. I don't think I applied the modifier the other time, so let me try to apply the modifier. Let me go back to object mode. So let me apply this modifier and let's see. I don't know why this modifier are not applied at that time. I thought I applied them. All the modifier needs to be applied. Okay, I think I'm good. Okay, now so let's go back to our sculpting. Shifts. Then I have this, let's see. So Alt Q. So you can see now that is because I have not applied my modifier at that time. That was why I was having that issue. So let me bring I want to make my, then turn on this symmetry stuff here, so that as we are working, it's also working on the other side. Let me go to my, so so let me just keep it simple because of my time. Let me just keep it simple. So let me work on this here also. Then Control plus Q down here. So now let me bring this down and grab at least okay. Oh, excuse me. I have to turn this on. I ought not to apply the modifier. Did I apply the mirror modifier? That was the reason why it's giving me issue. Let me delete that and let me bring in a new mesh cube. Excuse me. Shift A, then bring a new cube and Control 3 so that I can have this shape smooth. Then let me apply the modifier already. So then scale it down. Let me bring it up. Scale it down a little. Let me bring it to the side. GX. So I think I have this, and can scale it X axis. So I have this, then can rotate it. So let me still bring it down a little. Sorry, GX, then bring it down GZ. So now what I want to do is just to apply the modifier, and don't know. So please don't do that mistake of applying the modifier before going into your sculpt mode, unless you will not be able to work on it as you ought to work on it. So let me see. You can see now that both of them have now are now being worked on. Let me undo that. So let me work. See, I have to rotate this thing very well so that I can. Okay. Just work on it. So you are very much okay with it. So I think I am good. Let me go back. Go back to my object. So let me just rotate it a little. I just want it something like this. Alright, so I think we are getting somewhere. So let me go back. Let's continue to work. Let me come down to this hot cube. Excuse me. Hot cube, yeah. So let me see what I can transform this to be. Okay, let me see. Oh, excuse me. Always make sure that this is turned on, please. It's very important so that as you're working on I just try to work on it very well. Don't mind my own shape. Just give it any shape that you felt that you want. So when let me work on the nose here. Control Q. Control Q here. So. Don't mind the shape of the nose. I just want to keep it simple so that this is just for your sake, for tutorial, so that you can always get yeah, I think I'm getting something here. Okay. Alright, so after this then I don't mind the mustache. Let me see if I can see adjust on the mustache here. I think on this side, I'm just beginning. Okay. Can the mustache belong? I think I'm good there. Now, what one thing wants to do now, wants to create a hole for the eyeball, and so that we can have our eyeball inserted inside, and we're going to create a mouth here and add some teeth. So add some teeth. So coming, let me go back to my object mode. I'm going to do this eye. I think G Y. Make them GS a bit more like this. Okay, I think I'm good. So go back to my sculpt mode. Now what I'm going to do is I want to give some stuff here. So I'll come down to my to my max tool here. But before then, let me turn this that off so that I can see what I'm doing. That's the sphere. So here, so let me come down to my max tool. So excuse me, but before then, let me turn it up by right clicking the strength to be 1, the radius a little bit, so the radius too big, and I have this. Oh, sorry, excuse me. Can you see that it's not really working? It's because it's only working on the high bar. You can see. So you have to come down here, click Alt, so I can click on what I want to work on. So please don't make that mistake I made. So just click on the eye. I think I'm good. Then can see the wheels when I'm rolling around. You can see that it's becoming more dense. What I will do is just come to the right corner here and uncheck this fast notification. You can see now I have it more better. So what we are going to do is just want to invert it, then press your Ctrl I. So to invert it, then come to your inflate tools here. This is the inflate. Then so now after then you now can increase the strength down to 1. Be sure that it's 1%. Then 1. Just so to do that, now you press your Control, then while holding the wheel of your mouse down. Sorry, your mouse. I mean, not the wheel, rather the your mouse and rolling it. You can see we have this. You can see. You can see we have this. Good. So let me do that. I think it fits in. So yes. Excuse me. I'll do that. Make sure that it doesn't get too much. Just little. And see. So when you are done with the sculpting inside, then so to invert it, then press your Alt N, so you can see what has been sculpted in. So you can bring your eye back. So let me go back to my object mode. Can I adjust this eye a little bit? GY. So when you have any other thing, you can use your grab tool again to just adjust the edges. Excuse me. And do that as Alt Q here, and then just adjust. You can just use it to bring it closer back. Yeah. Okay. So just take your time. I won't want this to be too long. Let me just adjust this a little bit like this, and then go back to my sculpt mode. I can always adjust the eye. Yeah, I think I'm good. So let me quickly adjust this also. Alt Q. I want to adjust here, so you can just work on it. To reach, this is just for sample sake. Here also let's work on on the mouth. Let's click it. Yeah. Okay, the brush is too big. Let me make it F. Let me make it small a little bit. So I'm good. Yeah, now here what we'll now do is to invert it to your control I again. Yeah, we have this. Yeah, I don't think I love this mouth here. So what we can also do is let me invert it back. That's Alt N. Sorry, Control N. Excuse me. Alt N. So now what I want to do is that I want to take it back and also make sure that yeah. So I have this. Yeah. So now then Control I to invert. Now if you want to clean your mesh, if you want to clean it, so you can always hold down your control, then you can see. So can do that. Excuse me, undo that. So now okay. Now what I'm going to do now is invert, Control I to invert, and instead of me using the other tools that I used the other time, that's inflate, what I will use is I'm going to use my move tool. This is just another way of doing things. So my move tool and come to my sculpt here, then go to your set pivot, then pivot to unmask. Then what you're not going to do is just come down here, then you can always move it in like this. You can see. So what happened was that this my mustache here is coming out, but that is not an issue. We are going to solve that just now. So go back to my my move grab tool, then click on this Control Q. So I can just move this inside. Yeah, so we have this. You can make your own more better than this, but if you look at this, you can see this now that the mesh is becoming somehow. Come down here because of this dents here, so can increase it and increase the level. You can see that's clean it up. Then we can also work on our Control Q here on our, then go to your graph to make sure that this is selected also, so we can always adjust just there. You can also use your smooth tool. There's a smooth tool here. Where is it? Smooth. Here it is. So just to smooth out these areas. Okay. I think I can still work on this. Let's work on this mustache. It's not really looking good. It's weird. Mustache is weird. So what I will do is okay. And let me split it into two this way. Okay. Yeah. All right. Let me just keep it like this because of the time, and then you can keep working on it, and uh, so you can keep working on it until you have your you have to the perfect shape you want it to become. And this is just for the tutorial sake, so that it will not look too boring. You can just do some exploit. Let me show you something you can also do. You can see what that does. You can see now this mustache is too. So let me use my G to grab it. My G, that's my grab to move it back. Just to pointing out. Yeah, I think yeah, you can put this out. Let's see what's go to my object mode. Now I want to scale it. Scale in y-axis. That scale in y-axis. So then push out G Y. Can see some of what we've been working on is really giving us a good look here. So what I'm going to do, let me go back to my sculpt mode, and I can now work with this. Let me turn on the strength to be more the radius high. So just put this in. Okay, I think I'm having something now. Okay, just continue to work. I cannot use some of your tools here again. I think this looks too big. You can see this is what this does. You can see that's for clay, for draw rather. Then sharp. You can see just to have some details. Let me turn the strength down to have some details on it. Don't mind the way my mustache is looking. It may be looking weird. Just adding some details of kind of mustache to it. Yeah, you can see. So then my G to F. Alright, that's for draw. Then we have draw. We have this clay. So you can see what that does, but we don't really need that. So I think we are good with this mustache here. Okay, let me see you add some details. Just add details to it. Alright, so let's come back to our nose here. Let's do the same thing that we did to as let's come to our mask tool. Our mask tool here, then Control Q on the nose here. So I want to have, excuse me, undo that. F, make it small. Let me undo that first. Okay. Oh, excuse me, it's not highlighted. Then what I'm going to do now is I just use that inflate. So again, just to inflate. So let me invert it first. Control I to invert, and then use this inflate tool. So make sure that you are holding down your control key. To do the I can add details to it like that. Yeah, I think I'm good. And then Alt N. Yeah, now it looks like a pig that has this now looks like a pig. So let now work on it. Okay, I see. Let me come to my object mode. Still need to work on it. I cannot bring my mesh. Let me work on Shift A. Also work on the, what can I use for the teeth? Let me see UV sphere. Scale down. Scale Z axis. Scale down in X axis. In Y axis. I have this. Shift smooth. Scale down. Then let me bring this up. G, Z up. Then I'm still scaling it down. Then also bring it to the front. Y, GY. Okay. Let's do is a GX to this side. Then scale it down. And move it up. And you can still need to G, Y, pull it back. So, scale, then Shift D, and in X axis. And Shift D again. In X axis. So I'll just scale this one a little. Scale. Can't really figure out. Then Shift D this again. In X. Both of them now. Shift D and X. Don't mind the teeth, so let me do something that looks like a tongue. Shift A. What can I use on that? Let me see. Use if he give me that look it won't. Let me use something else. Shift A. Let me use this cube. Control 3 to bevel it, then scale it down. Then scale it in like this. Let me push up, then push forward. just continue to, you can continue. Let me shade smooth it, shade smooth, and kind of scale it in y-axis. So let me add more details to it, see what it's giving us, and add more details to the ear. So let me go back to my sculpt mode, and let's see. There's I want to invert this. Let me invert this. Go into my what do you call it? My mask. Then put down your Alt plus Q so that can be highlighted and to really invert this. Have I did I had this modifier to it? I thought I did. Just make it 2. 3 so sorry. Do that. So let me go back. See what these are some of the difficult things that you can always have, and that's why I'm not skipping some of them, so that you can know how to always work F. Make it big. So now you can now see that I can now paint that area very well. Excuse me. I think we are good as this. Let me see. Okay, I still need to take it in. Excuse me. I was pressing I was just pressing to come good. So now Alt M, you can see that the other ear disappeared just because I added this subdivide, and so that's but it works on both sides. You can see now. Let me smooth this. Okay, can have the eyeball like that. Okay, let's use plane. Yeah, scale it up. Then I want to rotate it, Shift D, then rotate that in x-axis as 90. Then I move it back GY. So just to have a background for it. And you can always come down to your viewport shading. Here. Now you can see there's no light now. To bring light, Shift A, then come to light. I love using area light because it gives me more light to work with, and GZ up. You can see, then scale it up, scale. Then I can just turn the strength by right clicking, then adjust the strength, and I will be adjusting in this way. So I just move this excuse me, Alt H, that's I had it. I wanted to press GY to bring it down to the front, then I can just adjust it down here like this. Okay. Alright. So then I just give it a color, background color. Come down here, new. So now let me give it a blue, deep blue like that. Give it such a color like this. Then the floor also, let me give it a, and then make it more darker or lighter like this. I think I'm good. Then you can also give your the mustache, you can make it black, because we're not working with details. You can make the mustache black. You can make the eye white, whatever. This can be in different colors. The tongue can be in different colors, and the rest like that. So what you will just do is your notepad. As I'm facing it like this, I'll just press my notepad, Control Alt notepad 0. Oh, sorry, there's no camera in the scene. I was thinking that what's happening. Bring out your camera, then can I press your Control notepad 0? You can see snap to it. I'm sorry that I've forgotten that my camera is not in there. So now, this is what it's going to render for you. And if you press your, I can make it. Let me make it circle because I love circles a lot. But circles is always giving you a lot of things. I can make it GPU. This now, if you now press your F12. And you see what we have. I'm always forgetting this. Turning this down is very, very important. I don't know why I do forget, but if I'm working on the real time, I don't do that. I make sure that I turn it down. Let me just make it 60 here. 60. I think I'm good with 60. Then F12 again. Can you see what we have here? Okay, that's the former one. You see, you can see the mustache. You can see the way it looks like. You can see. Can see. So, just wait for it till it's done. You can work more on it in your details. Try to put it the mesh and everything. So try to work on it, the mesh and everything, let it look more good. And I will see you in the next tutorial. And if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please, I want you to do that right now.